I'm from Placement Services within the Office of Student Affairs, led by Donnet Phillips. So today I would like to speak to you about work experience, which is your industry awareness program, a 3-credit program designed for students that they should complete before they become graduates. All right, so why is this important? The Industrial Awareness Program is to help students to prepare them for the world of work. As I said, this is a 3-credit program, and if you do not complete this program, you will not be able to graduate. Say, for example, you are requesting a diploma after you've completed the first 2 years of your logistics program or the Bachelor of Engineering program. This 3-credit program would be one of the determinant factors for you to be certified. So, whether you're applying for the certificate at the end of your 4 years or at the end of 2 years, you will need to complete the Industrial Awareness Program. The duration for this program is 240 hours or 30 days of 8-hour work sessions. If it is that the company allows you to do 12 hours per day, whatever the summation is, once you have met the 240 hours, that means that you would have completed the Industrial Awareness Program. What is needed for this is that you need your performance evaluation form, the logbook, and your 1,500 word essay. Many persons complain about the 1,500 words, but if you should think about it, this is a course just like any other. Say, for example, you are doing HR. You would be required to do coursework, but in this program, the Industrial Awareness Program, you are asked to go out into the field and get that real preparation for the world of work. Another thing that I would like to draw your attention to is that many students are of the view that because they are doing the logistics and supply chain management, that the only available internship should be within a logistics company. So when you look at the logistics and supply chain management program, you would identify that you have courses such as customer service, quality customer service, introduction to management, human resource management, accounting, IT, and other areas. So what I am saying to you that if it is that you are called for work experience and the company has placed you in their human resource department, this is actually aspects of logistics because one, you're dealing with customers, your internal customers, and you have to provide feedback as well as you do some documentation. So whenever you go into a company, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a logistics company. And when you're doing your degree in logistics, it doesn't necessarily mean that at the end of your 4 years that you will be placed in a logistics company, because the degree is only preparing you to be critical thinkers. The Industrial Awareness Program is preparing you to be applicable in the workforce, to see how you can contribute effectively to the company. So logistics, similar to customs processes, freight forwarding and immigration. As you do know, we only have one Jamaica Customs Agency. So when you are placed again for customs, always remember that there are opportunities not just here in Jamaica but along the region. So I want you to start thinking wide, right? Because the placement services through the Office of Student Affairs, we partner not just with local companies, but we do partner with international companies. Another aspect of the industrial awareness is that it takes 3 formats. One, you can apply as self-placement, What that means is that students identify the company, and when you identify the company, you would provide that information to placement. We will make contact with the company to ensure that yes, that they can accommodate you and they do understand what the industrial awareness program is. Once you are sent to the company, we would provide the company with an indemnity letter. What is this indemnity letter? Once you are a registered student, you are covered. So in case of any incidents or accidents, CMU will be the institution that provides that aftercare based on the accidental death and dismemberment that we have with our insurance. So I want you to ensure that you always operate within the rules of the company, the rules of Caribbean Maritime University, and just to ensure that you keep safe. Another way that you could apply for your industrial awareness is through your work and travel. Now, many students during the summer, they go on work and travel. And because a lot of companies are available during the summer, and one, you only have 2 days available, and I do understand the need to do the work and travel, you can use this as your industrial awareness program. And the final avenue in which you can complete your industrial awareness program is through Caribbean Maritime Placement Services. Now, this is where the placement team will identify a company, make contact with each student. We provide the name of the company, the contact person, and the rules and their attire for each company. Some companies demand PPEs for logistics students, while others don't. Depending on the task ahead, some companies will even give you the actual PPEs. However, if it is that you are called and you need a PPE, let us know that you are unable to have one, so we can confirm with the company if they can provide one for you, or what we will do is place you at another company. One of the challenges that the placement team has with our students is that when we're making contact with you, because you may not be familiar with a number, we need you to answer your phone very professional. So I'm making a call to you. Hello, good morning. My name is Althea Morrison from Caribbean Maritime University, and I'm calling about placement. Some of your response is very poor. Yo, say, I thought that this was my girlfriend number. These things really happen. Remember, students, that CMU is not your final destination. You are becoming more mature each day, and we're expecting that you be very mature. So when you're answering your phone, even if you do not know the number, answer professionally. Some companies, they are the ones who actually do the selection of students for the work experience. So what they do, they ask for your resume. Now, I'm not sure if you understand what a resume is. Your resume should reflect who you are. So once a company takes up your resume, this is where you want them to select you. So you're going to ensure that, one, when you're constructing your resume, your name is on your resume, your address and your email address and a contact number. You cannot forget this. It is very important. The next thing that you must ensure, you must know the name of the university in which you attend. And when you're writing the name of your university, you do not write it in common letters. You put capital C for Caribbean, capital M, and capital U. Also, you need to remember the name of your programs. I just do not understand why you're not getting it right. Some persons don't understand, but there are others who get this wrong. The name of your customs program is BSc Customs Processing, Freight Forwarding and Immigration. For logistics, it's Logistics and Supply Chain Management. So once you have been selected for the company, you are informed of the location of the company. So many students do not know where the companies are located. You're provided with the exact address, and sometimes instructions are provided to you. I have heard of students calling whether the HR or the director of a company, and when they are calling, they say, "Yo, you can tell me where we can find this company?" No, this must never be done ever again. I want to make sure that you understand when you get the location, and if you are not sure, remember that you have Google Maps. And if it is that you're going to go the morning to a new address, ensure that you leave your home early so you can identify where to find the company before the start time. So if the company starts at 8:30, try to be there for 8, just in case you cannot find the location. And ladies and gentlemen, we have technology at our fingertips. Utilize it well. As I've stated prior, is that the industrial awareness, it's preparing you for the world of work, and that is important. Even if it is that you intend to become entrepreneurs, you should understand the importance of time management. So please get it right. Okay, so your dress attire. Some students are of the view that when they're going on work experience and they're in their uniform, then they tend not to want to wear the appropriate dress attire. So in your handbook, it speaks to the earring, how many you can wear for ladies, and the men are not allowed to wear earring. No, you must obey by those same rules. The rules that exist while you're on campus is the same rules when you're going for your industrial awareness that should be enforced. Please remember that. And if it is that you are wearing a tam, you should ensure that going to the company that you still wear your tam. Okay? Do not go to a company with your plait up hair. That's not the culture of the company. And even if it was, you are representing yourself and the CMU. So ensure that you abide by the rules always. So if it is that you're at a company and you are experiencing aspects of discrimination or sexual abuse or verbal abuse, I need you to report it immediately. Do not cover it up. Because if it is that one day you experienced it and you didn't report it, and then you allow it to happen, and then after 5 days it becomes a big problem. So any kind of discomfort that you are experiencing, you should report it. Not because you want to complete the hours. Remember, our responsibility is to ensure that you're in a safe environment. And if it is that you aren't, then you should report it. And our director, Ms. Donald Phillips, would not be happy to know that you are going through this and no report is made to us. So if it is that anything like this happens, then we will have dialogue with the company, because we want to ensure that you are safe. So ensure that you speak to the HR manager there, because they have their own internal systems to deal with issues like these, so you report it. Alright? Do not feel intimidated when you're at a work site. I've heard complaint that some persons, when you go in, other persons who are employed to the company, they start allowing you to feel intimidated. They don't want to share information with you. You report it to placement services, and you also report it to your direct supervisor. Always remember, you have to learn to build better communications with placement and the company in which you are placed. Okay? So one, you do it in writing as well. Make it formal. Write us via email, and you can write to your company. But first have a dialogue, then follow up with an email. Okay? Because we want to ensure that you complete the work experience free from any hassle and that you have been learning. Okay, so commendations. With the work experience or the industrial awareness program, students sometimes are offered temporary employment. Temporary employment sometimes leads to full-time employment. So if it is that you go and you demonstrate that you are ready to become employable, then the company will make contact with us. And some persons, even when they start from third or second year and the company recognize that you have been doing an outstanding job, as soon as you are available during the summer, they will call you back. Or sometimes they even offer you tuition assistance. And yes, this has happened. So I want to empower you that the next time, well, you only have one time to do your industrial awareness program, only once, because it's only on your course outline as a one-time course. When you go, make an impression. Do well, show up, attire properly, speak well, no chewing gums, and do not try to have a sexual relationship on the job. That has been reported to us already as well. Keep it professional. After your 6 weeks and you've completed the course, you can do whatever it is that you think would let you stand out as an individual in a positive way. So always remember that you build your character each day. Your resume and you as a person when you're out there representing you and the CME. Because when you do well during your work experience or the industrial awareness program, you are encouraging the employer to take other students. So you also have a responsibility to provide a gateway for other students to go to that company and learn. All the best to you, and make the industrial awareness program be important to your career pathway. Thank you.